We are back. We are back. And we got another one of NF's songs called Hope. If I'm not mistaken, it's his album too. So, man, we got to check it out. I told y'all we're going to go through some NF songs. I only did a couple of them on this channel. So, let's see what's up. Let's go, NF.
Hope.
Jeez.
I'm on my way, I'm coming. Don't lose faith in me. I know you've been waiting.
In the middle of the ocean?
I know you've been praying for my soul. Hope. 30 years you've been.
Oh boy. Oh boy. I thought a shark was about to jump out of something. Jeez. Got flashbacks right there for a little bit. If you ever been out in the middle of the ocean, the only thing you think about is how you cannot see the bottom. And by the look of how far he was out, that's exactly what was in my head. Looking down at the ocean and not seeing the bottom. Damn. That shit was scary as hell the way he came in.
30 years you've been dragging your feet, telling me I'm the reason we're stagnant. 30 years you've been claiming you're honest and promising progress. Well, where's it at? I don't want you to feel like a failure. I know this hurts, but I gave you your chance to.
I can tell you right now, even if there's a boat behind him filming this, that feeling right there, sitting down in the middle of the ocean, even though he's on a float, that shit is scary as hell, boy. I'll tell you, that shit is scary as hell. And I grew up on an island in the middle of the ocean. That shit's still scary. So he said 30 years been stagnant. Is he talking to himself? Answer me this down below too. Is he a Christian singer or artist? Seems like a lot of his songs has to do with faith and stuff like that. So this beat came in fire though.
It hurts, but I gave you your chance to deliver. Now it's my turn. Don't get me wrong. Nature had a great run, but it's time.
Sound like he's talking to himself.
Give the people something different. So without further ado, I like to introduce my album. Hope. What's
My album. Whose album? Hope. NF's album? Nate's album? A label's album? Who is he talking about? I'm guessing he's talking about a label. But then he said when he stood up on that raft, he says, my turn. You've been dragging your feet too long. Now it's my turn to get us going. It's kind of like he's talking to himself. God damn, this guy always finds the good places and his videos always look crazy as hell. Look at this place. A beach in the middle of nowhere with big ass mountains coming out of it. After he was just on a raft in the middle of the ocean.
Hope. What's my definition of success? Listening to what your heart says. Standing up for what you know is right while everybody else is tucking their toe between their legs. What's my definition of success? Creating something no one else can. Being brave enough to dream big. Grinding when you're told to just quit. Giving more when you got nothing left. It's a person that'll take a chance on something they were told could never happen. It's a person that can see the
He got to be talking to himself now. Look, he's all in white, and he's asking himself, what's his definition of success? And then you see him in all black up here. It's like the dark version of him. Or the old version, maybe. I don't know. Maybe the new version is in white. This guy, his video producer. Round of applause, baby. Let's go.
Chance on something they were told could never happen. It's a person that can see the bright side through the dark times when there ain't one. It's when someone who ain't never had nothing ain't afraid to walk away from more profit because they'd rather do something that they really love and take the pay cut. It's a person that would never waver or change who they are just to try and gain some credibility so they can feel accepted by a stranger. It's a person that can take the failures in their life and turn them into motivation. It's believing in yourself when no one else does. It's amazing what a little bit of faith can do.
Facts. This bro, NF is speaking facts right now. I haven't reacted to a lot of his videos, but from what I have, lyricist, boy. Lyricist. We love that here. We love the lyrics. He's talking about all the things that he thinks is a definition of success. Like not being able, not taking pay cuts for something greater. I mean, he mentioned so much stuff. I can't even remember what he said. Other than when he was saying it, I heard it all. Oh boy. He is saying definition of success is doing it. Making it happen when everybody else say you can't. Not letting yourself bring yourself down. And then moving on and making shit happen. Let's go. This guy is genius.
The faith can't do if you don't even believe in you. Why would you think or expect anybody else that's around you to? I done did things that I regret. I done said things I can't take back. Was a lost soul at a crossroad who had no hope, but I changed that. I spent years of my life holding on to things I never should have kept, full of hatred. Years of my life carrying a lot of baggage that I should have walked away from. Years of my life wishing I was someone different, looking for some validation. Years of my life trying to fill a void, pretending I was in. They get it.
Boy. He said, I spent years of my life carrying around all this baggage, all this disbelief with me because somebody else said it. Years of his life wasted, pretty much, is what he's saying. All that holding on to all that wasted energy that he carried around was not helping him with success. Put it that way. This guy is speaking straight fire, bro. Straight facts.
They get it.
There he goes with those crazy scene transitions. Crazy. Just went from an island down through the floor of a mansion.
Necessary evil, difficult to go through, yes, but beneficial. Some would say having a mental breakdown is a negative thing, which on one hand I agree, but on the other hand it was the push I needed to get help and start the healing process. See, if I didn't ever hit rock bottom, would I be the person that I am today? I don't believe so. I'm a perfect example of what happens when you choose to not accept defeat and face your demons. Took me 30 years to realize that if you want to get the opportunity to be the greatest version of yourself, sometimes you gotta be someone.
Oh boy, hold on, NF, hold the hell, hold on. Went through that scene transition and just spazzed on your boy. Oh boy, I don't even know what the hell you were saying. I heard you say something about your definition of something. Let's go back. We gotta go back. That was crazy. Saw those black balloons again. Oh boy. Let's go.
necessary evil, difficult to go through, yes, but beneficial. Some would say having a mental breakdown is a negative thing, which on one hand I agree, but on the other hand, it was the push I needed to get help and start the healing process. See, if I'd never hit my bottom, would I be the person that I am today? I don't believe so. I'm a perfect example of what happens when you choose to not accept defeat and face your demons. Took me 30 years to realize that if you want to get the opportunity to be the greatest version of yourself, sometimes you gotta be someone you're not to hear the voice of reason. Having kids will make you really take a step back and look in the mirror. At least for me, that's what it did.
So he'd say he's a perfect example of what happens when you don't believe in the disbelief. Pretty much saying that he's the example of making it out through all the obstacles, all that baggage that he said he carried. He made it out by keep focus on what he wants, the definition of success, not taking other people's word for what you find successful and what you're doing. Pretty much, bro. He got kidnapped at the end. In his freaky ass hotel or mansion, whatever the hell this is. Somebody put a bag on his head. Oh boy, where is this going?
In the mirror, at least for me, that's what it did. Wake up every day and pick my son up, hold him in my arms and let him know he's loved. Standing by the window, questioning if that is ever going to show up. Isn't something he's gonna have to worry about. Don't get it twisted, that wasn't a shot. Mama, I forgive you, I just don't want him to grow up thinking that he'll never be enough. 30 years of running, 30 years of searching, 30 years of hurting, 30 years of pain, 30 years of fearful, 30 years of anger, 30 years of empty, 30 years of shame, 30 years of broken, 30 years of anguish, 30 years of hopeless, 30 years of hate, 30 years of never, 30 years of maybe, 30 years of later, 30 years of fake, 30 years of hollow, 30 years of sorrow.
30 years of pain, 30 years of anger, 30 years of sorrow, 30 years. Oh boy, he's been holding a lot for 30 years. You hear how much time he said 30 years? You notice when that bag went over his head, I think that was the old him or the whatever the hell that is dressed in black. Probably the negative side of him, grabbing him. And he ends up on the top of a mountain, like he's conquered something. Looking down from the top of the mountain and then talking about all this negative stuff that happened in the past 30 years. Wow.
Wake up every day and pick my son up, hold him in my arms and let him know he's loved. Standing by the window, questioning if that is ever going to show up. Isn't something he's gonna have to worry about. Don't get it twisted, that wasn't a shot. Mama, I forgive you, I just don't want him to grow up thinking that he'll never be enough. 30 years of running, 30 years of searching, 30 years of hurting, 30 years of pain, 30 years of fearful, 30 years of anger, 30 years of empty, 30 years of shame, 30 years of broken, 30 years of anguish, 30 years of hopeless, 30 years of hate, 30 years of never, 30 years of maybe, 30 years of later, 30 years of fake, 30 years of hollow, 30 years of sorrow, 30 years of darkness, 30 years of hate, 30 years of baggage, 30 years of sadness, 30 years of stagnant, 30 years of change, 30 years of patience, 30 years of suffering, 30 years of torment, 30 years of 30 years of bitter, 30 years of lonely, 30 years of pushing everyone away. You'll never reform. I know I can change.
Oh boy, he is spitting right now. He is killing it right now. Oh man, this is what I've been missing out on, NF. Nate, NF, whoever you is right now in this video, boy, have missed the uprise of this shit. This is crazy. Oh boy.
Years of lonely, 30 years of pushing everyone away. You'll never reform. I know I can change. We are not enough. We are not the same. You don't have the heart. You don't have the strength. You don't.
Oh, he yelling at himself right now. Hold up. He yelling at himself right now. He said, we don't have to change. Something. We are not the same. It's like he's yelling back and forth every time that thing goes on his face. Jeez.
You'll never reform. I know I can change. We are not enough. We are not the same. You don't have the heart. You don't have the strength. You don't have the will. You don't have the faith. You'll never be loved. You'll never be safe. Might as well give up. Now running away. You don't have the guts. You're the one afraid. I'm the one in charge. I'm taking the reins.
Oh boy. Whoa. That was sick. Wow. That was sick. That back and forth. We're not enough. We are not the same. Oh boy. I don't even know. I'm at a loss of words right now. From the video production to the bars in this shit, everything is just crazy. NF, we need more music. We need the next album. I think it's been like a year or so. I'm not really sure, but come on, man. I am a NF fan more and more every time I do a reaction to an NF song. And when I hear it, this is the first time that I hear it every time I do a reaction to a song. Y'all want more, man? Let me know down in the comments below. If you're new here, don't forget to comment, subscribe, like, do it all. Because we got more of this for you. I promise you that. Especially NF and his genius, it has to be on here. Till next time, though, I'm out. Easy.